Hello friends, welcome to the channel. Bob here. This is Everquest Legends beta, which I think started kind of today stroke yesterday, depending on the time zone you're in. It's essentially based on the hero's journey, which was closed down by Daybreak Games. And I'm hoping that if it's even just remotely like that, well, I'm hoping that it's quite like that, because I loved that when I played it, like a completely different way of playing Everquest, but still with the Everquest vibes. Essentially, the way it works is that you can be three classes. So on Everquest Legends, you can pick two classes at the start, and you pick a third class at level 10. And I think at level 11, I think you can faff around with your classes and change them if you want up until level 11. And I think at level 11 you kind of get locked in, basically. These characters are also going to be wiped before the game comes out, so this is just for the beta. This is like a pre-order beta, I think. So if you go and pre-order it, I think it's $20. Then you can play, basically. I've gone for my main when the game starts. I think will kind of be based around classes that I've always wanted to play, but I never really did. And also classes where I'm quite interested in going through and doing the epics. So I'm definitely going to be a Shadow Knight on release, and then I'll kind of base stuff around that, essentially. Shadow Knight, then probably with some sort of healing utility class and some DPS, I guess. We'll see how it goes. I kind of want to play a Barbarian, but the problem is, like, no, it's not a problem. Maybe it's a problem, maybe not. I'd like to see them change this, actually. So you can choose a primary and secondary class when you start, but the primary classes are still based around the races classes that they generally would be able to be, from regards to, like, just general Everquest. So if I choose a Barbarian, a primary class, I've only got a choice of 5, which is just open up all the classes for everything. I think would be the best thing to do. So I've had to choose Shadow Knight as my secondary, which is fine, but the problem is when the game goes live, if you want to play a Barbarian, but actually no, I think it works out okay, because you can start a character and then just change the class to something you want. So I've chosen Beast Lord, which is fine at the moment, but what I could do is, when the game goes live, is start a Barbarian, go Beast Lord, Shadow Knight, then just change the Beast Lord to something else. I think I can do that. Let's log in anyway as a tutorial. Okay. I'm on the Erudin server, I think. Yeah. So it's 2 European servers. One's Paynil. I'm on the server that's not Paynil, basically. So far, from like a visual point of view, the game has kind of just gone full screen. And my screen is 4K, so I don't know what resolution the game's playing in. I haven't had any options to kind of look at, assuming it's going to load. Oh, here we go. Oh, at least you can scroll out. Woohoo! You can scroll out. That's great. Oh my god! Interface hell. Over channel. Okay. Hey mate, how you doing? This is Everquest Legends. I don't know if you have ever heard of the hero's journey, which was kind of like Everquest, like a solo small group version of Everquest. But Daybreak closed it down, but they've opened their own version. And I think Rogin or Rogin, or whatever you pronounce it, from P99 is involved, and some other dudes from the Everquest emulated kind of thing as well. I've got Enduring Breath for some reason, not quite sure why. So I think this is a tutorial. Let's go and see what Doug's got to say. I do apologise. I know the text is probably small at the moment. It's got the modern targeting. Ugh. I'll have to see if you can switch it off later. At least you've got the old models and the old visuals, I think, for the most part. I need to turn the music down. Hang on. Nope, we don't want that. Oh, man. Options. That would do. Display. I won't worry about this too much. I know the text is really small. You probably can't read it. It's just the resolution. I'll try and sort all that out for the next the next stream. I've got a letter for Doug. I've got some bags with some food and shiz. Some empty bags. Don't have any class items at the moment, it looks like. So we'll give let's give a letter to Doug. Yeah, Doug. Your first quest. See if I can remember my Everquest. Whoa. Okay, that's obviously too big. That's a bit better. Okay. New recruit. Guess we need to get you up to speed. Blah, blah, blah. Let's talk. So there's a map. Okay. Someone who's familiar with EverQuest, I guess. I don't really. Go talk to my old man. Okay. Let's do that. Cave to the south. Lol. Yeah, so what I loved about the hero's journey was just trying to find like cause believe it or not, I quite like metagaming to a certain extent. And just trying to find classes and stuff that synergize together and whatnot. I mean, I'm not very good at it, but yeah. I think it's just fun just to pick 3 classes, you know, and just have all the abilities and all the equipment for all of those classes. Okay, I think we're doing the right thing. There were some NPCs down there that I could have spoken to as well, but I didn't do that. There's old Doug. Old Doug. You found old Doug. Doug's level 5. Okay, so I need to hail old Doug. What do you want us to do? Okay, so he wants to go and see Dougina. Don't know what the fascination with Doug is. There you go. Oops. Didn't take any fall damage there. I have to have a good old go through the options later because I like to be able to change stuff. Like, it's just me, but I don't like this modern targeting reticule thing or whatever it is. So it'd be good to be able to change that. Dougina. There we go. Okay, apparently we can buy package roll Doug for free. Let's go. Oh, I'm starting in Everquest Peaks as well, which is good when I get out of the when I get out of here. Get out of here. I know this probably won't be for everyone. I don't think the Hero's Journey was mega popular. I think that's why they closed it down. I think it's a bit a kind of similar to what we speak about. We talk about with MMOs generally. Um, is that there are just a lot of people who can't put a lot of time into MMOs anymore, and so the Hero's Journey just became a place for. I mean, there were a lot of people. I mean, I was logging in every day, and there was a couple of thousand players. You know, it was pretty crazy. Okay. Experience is low as well. That's good. Hero's Journey experience was sped up quite a bit. I'm not quite sure what the rate is here. More work. Okay. I was kind of thinking of classes yesterday that might be quite fun. As I said, like I'm kind of aiming at picking classes that I haven't done. I've never done the epics for, which is all of them pretty much. So it'll be quite. But ones I kind of want to do. I always wanted to do the Shadow Knight epic. But yeah, I was kind of thinking like a just a pure pet based class would be quite good. So I guess you could be mage, necro, beast lord, or enchanter maybe even. Let's see what other quests he's got. So we've got to check on grandfather Doug now. It's interesting how quickly this was put together, considering Hero's Journey only closed down a short time ago. Oh, hello. Dead Doug. Doug's got a lot of undead pets. Okay. So Doug wants us to kill a few dudes. Oh, damage numbers and shit. Mm. So I'm just trying to move. God damn it. That's frustrating. Just trying to move some of these windows out of the bloody way. Okay. Let's put that one down there. That one down there. I don't know what this window is up here. Is it like a loot window? Looks like it, yeah. Loot all, I guess. I've got some boots. Boots of the Long Road. AC 4, hit points 5. Spirit of the Traveller. So, So what has that done? Apparently there's like there's a really cool, someone was saying yesterday it's a really cool uh, crafting system as well, where you can use multiples of different items to create a better item of that version or something. Maybe, I'm not sure. We've got a pet skull. I'm not quite sure exactly what the quest was. Oh well. He wants a skull. Okay. There we go, Doug. All of them. Okay. Oh, he wants a rambunctious pet skull. Fair enough. Yeah, essentially, like if you love the EQ thing, and you don't have time to do all the stuff, and you want to do a lot of the stuff solo or in a small group, then oh, he wants read the quest, Bob. Second part of Boots of the Long Road. Okay, I've got two. Can't talk to Doug again. So I've got two of the same boot, but it said the second part. So I don't know if that means I can combine them or something to upgrade it. I guess we will. Oh, I don't know what happened. God's sake. Now we've done old pops, haven't we? Okay, let's finish up. Let's get into the game proper. I reckon. Finished. There you go. Okay. So I think we've got to give him this note. We've got a tunic, AC2. I need to talk to Hoyce. Okay. It's fine it being as it is, but it would have been pretty cool if they'd have maybe updated, just created some little visuals for like the barbarian starter tunic, so it kind of looks like you were wearing something, a leather or something or whatever. So where's the dude? The other dude. Other dude, where are you? Hoist. Okay. Can't open that door. Okay, let's look somewhere else for hoist. There is a map, I think. Ooh la la. Oh, he's actually got the people on the map. Is hoist in the shaman area then? I don't know. Oh, well. So it's got a lot of the modern sort of trappings that you wouldn't see on P99. But I'll have a look at the adventuring supplies. I'll have a look at the. I kind of think about a warrior as well, but I guess you can just do whatever you like, really, can't you? I don't have any new people will be playing the game. A lot of people asking questions about low-level dungeons, so I'm assuming that they're new. So yeah, so I guess as a Shadow Knight, I'm going to need to go to my nearest Shadow Knight trainer at some point to do shiz there. I'm assuming. Constructed potential. It's interesting. Condensed potential make stronger. Give 2 motes. Be given 1. Yep, don't know what that is yet. I'm assuming there's going to be a lot of systems that I've just got no idea about. Loads of stuff to learn. Interesting as well here, little bits of information. You've got overall weight and you've got equipped weight, which is quite interesting. Ooh. Alchemy suppliers. Soul binders. I guess they've moved a lot of the... it's moved a lot of the NPCs together to make them easily accessible. Let's go out into the great outdoors and see what's what. I can't find that guy that he said to talk to. I probably should have used some training points as well, but it's all right. I'm just going to go and do some fighting, see how we get on. It's interesting because I've got what look like two XP bars here. I guess one is my main class and one is my secondary, maybe. My main one has got more XP than the secondary one at the moment, but that probably could be because I completed a quest. I kind of did the Beastmaster thing, so the XP from that has only gone to the Beastmaster class, maybe. Magical item, first one I've seen, rat-shaped ring, +4. So it looks, I think what you can do is you can use multiples of items to upgrade the one you've got. I think. Oops. Oh, man. I'm bugged. Stuck on the scenery. Well, that's a good start. Oh, man. Well. Oh, there we go. I eventually got ported above or something. There's a load of... I've got this bar here with a load of stuff on. I'm not 100% sure what it is. Balanced stance. All incoming damage reduced by 10 and your chance to hit is increased by 10. Okay. Evasive stance. Mage hunter stance. Defensive stance. You assume an offensive stance. I don't seem to have a... Oh, I've got some spells over here as well. I've got live tap. Wild spirit. Oh, I've got a pet spell already. Dude. Got some healing. Okay. Right, hang on. I won't do it just yet, but someone here has just said, how much does increasing difficulty increase XP? 20% increase in XP per difficulty level. Okay. So you can increase difficulty of the game. Okay. There's a whole... This bar here is a whole list of what looks like buffs or stances you can put yourself in. So, yeah. Everfrost Peak is always one of my favourite zones. I know people didn't like it for some reason. I think that there's definitely an argument that sometimes mobs just get spread out everywhere. Let's take on a yellow, see how difficult it is. Oof, what was that? Holy shit. I definitely like to turn off some of the UI if possible. I'm not sure if it is or not. We'll have to see. There's some goblins around here. I just used Spike of Disease, but I think it's got a long cooldown. So, has it got... No, it hasn't, though. I don't know. Oof. I haven't got my shortcuts set up for my spells. I know when I was playing on Hero's Journey, a lot of the general consensus was like a tank class for you to tank. A lot of people chose Shadow Knight, I think. Shadow Knight or Paladin. Druid was popular as well because... I guess the thing is as well, is I don't know what era this is going to. Like, is this just vanilla at the moment, vanilla EverQuest? How many expansions are they going to release? I don't know. Oof, nearly one-shotted him. Okay, so I'm not sure if I'm imagining it, but it seems as though I'm getting more XP for my main class than my secondary class at the moment, which that is kind of quite different from that is quite different. That's different from Hero's Journey, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so I got a lot more XP. I like the idea. I like the inclusion of difficulty levels, so you can try and give. I guess you can try to give yourself a more like classic EQ experience from a difficulty point of view. Okay, so I've dinged for I've dinged for Beast Lord, but not for not for Shadow Knight. Ooh. A mote of infinitesimal potential. So that guy was talking about potential, wasn't he? So, okay. Fair enough. Kill some skeletons, because that's kind of what you always do. Boom! How good is my pet? It's kind of alright. So when you kill somebody, the window, the loot window pops up automatically, which is yeah. I guess if you're a lazy bastard. Man, these notifications. What the fuck? So you don't even have to worry about looting. It just kind of brings it up for you, essentially. I think Beast Lord's pretty good DPS, isn't it, from what I can remember? So, and like I'd never did the Beast Lord epic on Hero's Journey, so that might be quite a good one. Shadow Knight Beast Lord. Beast Lord does a bit of slowing and stuff as well, and a bit of haste. And then maybe a druid for some for support. Not sure. Yeah, sure, man. I don't have my channel's kind of got like a Discord page, but it's not particularly active. It's normally just me and a few other people. Man, I have to keep mouse clicking my spells. I haven't set up any of my shortcuts. Just loot all that shit. Oh, crack staff! We got our first crack staff. That's it. That's all you need to worry about. We got our first crack staff. Job done. Do you know what? I don't like my Discord skills are disastrous. I wouldn't even know how to do that. I think Super Bits and Bob is my Discord thing. I wonder if I know the bears, the polar bears, their skins you could turn in for a little quest for some armor, starter armor. I wonder if you can still do that. Worth checking out. It's interesting. I don't know if it's because I'm a beast lord or whatever. Okay. You can't understand English or from China. Your English is very good. Typing. Yeah, they didn't seem to be social aggro, those bears. Or aggro at all. I don't know if that's because... Hopefully when you get in dungeons and stuff, all the mobs still social aggro, so you have to work for your stuff. Yeah, none of this stuff is aggro at the moment, so maybe that's just... I keep clicking to loot, but you don't need to. Yeah, I mean, if you've got any questions, just type it in. I mean, I'm a new myself to this particular thing. Like from Everquest point of view, I've played a lot of Everquest, but there's quite a bit that's different about this. I mean, if you play, it's like a solo version of Everquest. So you can choose, you can be 3 classes on one character. So I've gone for Beast Lord, Shadow Knight, and then at level 10, I think you can choose the 3rd one. It's maps. So I mean, yeah, it's essentially trying to be like a solo experience EverQuest, essentially, if that's what you're looking for. You can group and stuff, but what message board? I'm not on any message boards. Ah, here we go. Polar bear skin. I think that's what you can turn in for the quest. You used to be able to anyway, and you got like a random assortment of like rawhide armor, I think it was. I haven't seen any. Oh, there we go. There's an athletics skill. Wonder what that does. I was going to say I haven't seen any skill increases yet, but they're definitely there. We just got a short sword. I'm trying to click the open all button. Okay, well. So my Beast Lord skill is quickly catching up with my... Oh, got some social aggro. Nice. Yeah, my Beast Lord skill is quickly catching up to my Shadow Knight skill, so there's a bit of a discrepancy in skill experience gains there. I'll have to see why that is. Not one of those moats. Yeah, so XP gain is all right. What I tried to do when I started on the hero's journey, because there was already quite a few expansions out, I tried to kind of play the game in a lot kind of logical order. So kind of start off, started off like just doing vanilla content, and then kind of moved on through the expansions, like trying to level in the relevant. There used to be some goblins here. I'm not sure if whatever the timeline is where we are or whatever, then maybe there just aren't any. They're just not here, essentially. So I found some quick slots for the spells. Again, I keep... I'm going to look through the menu to see if you can turn a load of stuff off. Yeah, so the thing with this game, the thing that I found with Hero's Journey is that you can kind of, as I said, like I used to be like a Everquest classic purist, and I guess still am to a certain extent, but That was in... Oh well. I'm happy to play this kind of stuff. It just gives you a different experience and lets you maybe experience stuff that you didn't experience before. But you can kind of play it how you want, really. You know, you can set limitations on yourself. It sounds like you can make it hard, make the game harder if you want. So, you know. I'll definitely go through the menus later and see what I can turn off and on and stuff. I'll try and get the interface UI experience as close to classic as possible. I think I can. People like to use Bard in their combinations on the hero's journey as well. I guess just like such a massive amount of utility, I guess. Oh, strength is the potential of an item up to 1 rank. Okay, so there's some kind of crafting thing there with the moats. I wonder what it means when it says increases potential. Oh, you got the vengeful soloists and stuff. Nice. I guess what this is, if you think about it, is it's kind of like a more convenient version of... Not quite, because I guess... I know on the hero's journey the difficulty was lower, but you can increase it on this. But it's kind of like a version of Everquest. Like if you could... like box, I guess. So it's a bit like TAC P, but all the classes are on one character instead of having... So I've got Rusty Short Sword. Okay. This good dude's got a sword. I guess this will be a good learning experience for us before the game goes live. It's running well though. It's running really well. Okay. You can spend your AA points. Oh. Oh, so every time you gain normal XP, you get some... I think on the Hero's Journey, you had to... I think you could switch between... the amount of XP went to AA. I've got an AA point. Okay. I don't know. Combat Fury. Yeah. I'm just going to go with... Let's just go with I'll spend my first point. There we go. Increase our chances of a critical attack. Critical hit, I think. That's what that means. I guess at some point we will we'll have to see what sort of level the game is, like what mobs you can kill. I think Hero's Journey encouraged you to kill mobs higher than you. I think if they, but the lower they got below your level, you just got a lot less XP. I think used like yellows and reds used to be like just red used to be the most efficient way on Hero's Journey. I'm not sure what it's like here. Sorry, I know the people who made this probably really annoyed. I keep comparing it to Hero's Journey, but what can I say? See what we'll do. We will head to Hallis, I think. And turn in our two. See if we can turn. We'll see if we can turn in our bear things. Our bear pelts. I can't wait to go like camping some magic items and stuff and whatnot. That's going to be really cool. I probably can't dual wield yet, but this dude's got a fist weapon. Seems well itemized as well, I guess, considering it's just it's like an old. Oh, weird. Oh, weird. He wasn't actually holding the item. Oh. And he's got a club instead of a scimitar that he was holding. Okay, maybe there's. I guess maybe that's just bug stuff. That's funny. There's still a lot of people, irrespective of what the server is designed around, there's still a lot of people asking for groups and stuff. So, you know, I think it'll be, I guess if everyone from Hero's Journey gravitates here, then who knows? On the Hero's Journey, I completed the Mage Epic on my own, and that was really cool. I'd like to try and do that again, actually. I was tempted to do the old Shaman as well, you know, might do. I was trying to think of a class some class combinations that would kind of like be the unkillable combination. You know, not necessarily like not necessarily kill mobs quicker or whatever. You know, just like I guess probably like warrior with defensive, probably. I guess mixed with something else. Warrior plus cleric, or it's funny because when you play when I played a lot on P99, you kind of think of what the best group composition would be, but I'm not sure that translates into this game particularly, because I think you kind of think to yourself, well, if I pick a warrior and a cleric, and then like maybe an enchanter for buffs and CC and stuff. Well, that's going to be amazing, and it probably is amazing, but I need to look on Discord to see more of what. Because I'd love to do the Warrior epic as well, like playing the Warrior on P99. I really love that. Oh, maybe I should. Maybe I have to. There we go. We're just going to be doing the. We're going to be doing the old thing again with classes. What are we going to be? Yeah, Warrior, Druid, or Cleric, and then I don't know, Enchanter. You could charm a pet. Tank for the pet. Or the pet. Oh, so many interesting things to do. Pet for DPS, you tank. Boom. Druid for ports and buffs and stuff. Damage shields, healing, regen. Enchanter's got some slow and haste. Oh yeah. I know it's, as I said, like maybe the obvious choices. Maybe the Holy Trinity is the choice. That might be cool. I think I have to have two characters because I want to do the Warrior epic as well. So yeah, Warrior Cleric, complete heal. Yeah, that might be good. I think it's Sindel you give. Yeah, extra hides. Okay. I think it's these ones, isn't it? Man, I wonder if you can increase the UI. Fucking bags are tiny. Even I'm struggling to see them. Jeez. Okay. Got some rawhide leggings. AC5. What? Oh, why can't... What? I dude can't wear them. I wonder why that is. Oh, okay. Oh, he's got a nice leather kilt. Nice. I actually had to click on the... Okay. So I had to attune it to myself. Okay. Cool. Oh, yeah, I've got my polar bear hat. Right, so I'm level... I'm level... It says I'm level 3 beast shadow. So what is this? What is this green bar down here then? There's you got the orange XP bar as normal, but then there's a green bar. Which bar is that? I wonder what that. Oh, that's AA's. Oh. Sorry, I was completely wrong before. So when you level up in both of your classes, but the green is AA's. Okay, fair enough. I'm carrying a load of shiz, but we won't worry about that right now. Let's go and check our trainer. Oh, she said she had a second job. I'll have to go back. Right, we're going to check our trainer. What skills have we got? Skills seem to go up really quickly, so I'm not actually sure if really spending your might be better off at a later date just pumping all the points into dodge at level 5, double attack 20, dual wield. Oh, I've got dual wield already, so I need to hand to hand. Maybe I need to leave my offhand empty so it increases dual wield. I've got some skills as well, like kick, which I'm not using. I guess I should probably. The interface is slightly different from Everquest, from the what I'm used to playing. Taunt. So where are my skills? Where's my kick skill? Don't know at the moment. Yeah, so we'll wait until some point where maybe I'll pump these points into some sort of trade skill. Where was the Beastmaster spells? Beast Lord spells. Level 12. Can we sort by level? Yep. Endure cold, cure disease, tame spirit. So that's my new pet. Level 4. We might as well buy that. Oh, maybe I can't. Actually, crack staff, 1 plat. Thank you very much. I've got some loads of shit. Inner fire. I wonder what level beast lords get. I wonder what level beast lords get. Hey mate, how you doing? I wonder what level beast lords get. Spirit of Wolf. They definitely get it, don't they? What the that was always a stupid thing that I found with some of the, like, even in classic Everquest where the originally, like, the ranger got Spirit of Wolf at, I don't know, level 1,000,000 or something. I mean, why would a Beastmaster get Spirit of Wolf at level 24? What nonsense is that? Anyway, I'll buy my new pet for now. I was just thinking to myself that maybe it might be a good idea to pick 3 classes, or at least 2 classes at the start, where you got trainers in the same city. Because I'm gonna have to run to, where am I gonna have to go to? I'm gonna have to go to Freeport to find a Shadow Knight trainer, maybe. I don't know. Actually, I think yeah, no, that might be where I've got to go. Yeah. No, Kenos is nearer to here, isn't there? Kenos is not far, actually. So that's fine. Ah, so these moat things you can use to update spells as well. Wow. I wonder if you should save the moats though for when you get like a magic item or something. I've got 3 moats. It says this person saying you can't use a +1 moat on a +3 item. How do you know? How do you know what level your moat is? Up to rank. Strength is the potential of an item up to rank 1. Oh, okay. Okay. So how do I do that? I wonder if there's like an interface or a workbench for that. Merge item. Oh, I sold my other rusty sword. Oh man, that's bollocks. I guess I could have used my other rusty short sword to merge with it to increase. Ah, hang on a sec. Hang on a sec. So I've got 2 boots of the long road. So I've now got boots of the long road plus 1. Boots of the traveller, I should say. Boots of the click effect. Oh, and I've just used the so I basically I've now got plus 1 boots because I like that. I like that from a D&D point of view. Plus 1 items. Holy fuck. So where's the buffs? Oh, there's my buff bar. Shit. Oh, I've got myself a little little spirit of wolf. Nice. Little clickable boots. Cool. Can you believe that people actually wait for the ferry? Increase your swimming skill, for God's sake. Swim across. Although I did get stuck earlier. The game did stick me. So what we're talking about here, I think, is it feels like we're looking at basically some hero's journey, which is a good thing. I think it's $20. Oh, I got stuck again, man. Okay, so there's a bug here trying to get out the water. Can you unstuck? Rewind. Okay, well, I think you're just going to stick me again, aren't you? No, we got out that time. Cool. I want a chest of some sort. I know that I'm a hardy Scotsman. Oh, no, I don't need to do that, do I? I can dual wield as well, but we'll. I want a nice big two-hander as well. There's some two-handed damage going on. Just think of like that was what was brilliant about the hero's journey. Like it's like just think like you could have like you got 3 classes. You could just choose the best items from each class, or just have different sets and stuff, or all the abilities like warriors with their disciplines, and then yeah, just crazy. All right, let's head out to Permafrost. Not the dungeon. Let's go and find some high level mobs. The engine, I mean, what a lot of people probably like is that the engine, sorry, the version with regards to UI and controls and stuff feels like P99 as opposed to, so you got the mouse zoom, mouse looks nice and smooth. It's not TAC P, you know, where you've got the right. I think there's a camp of goblins around here, if I remember rightly. Not sure if they're in this version, but we'll check it out. We're going to get all 4? No, we're not. Weird. So I don't know if that's a bug, but I think everything, I think like a group of mobs still needs to social aggro, really. Although these are indifferent though for some reason. I'm not quite sure why. Like groups of mobs still need to social aggro, I think. Even though it's like aimed at solo predominantly, you still got to have that challenge, you know. Maybe it will be at some point later on. I've come into it blind mostly, to be honest with you. Like I haven't. Like I'm keeping an eye on the chat because I'm learning stuff. You've got a skill called strategy as well. What do these skills do? We need to look at all this, don't we? Oh, it's not going to tell you here, is it? So I'm going to have to have a good old study, actually. Doing the, I think I've mentioned it, doing the Plane of Sky on Hero's Journey was fun. I didn't do all of it. What I quite liked about it actually was that even though it was solo based, it was still really hard. Like getting to some of the final islands was really difficult. And I don't think I probably did it all actually. I think that's why I was so gutted when that game went down, because I think with this you've essentially got like an almost infinite Everquest experience, essentially. Because you can potentially just do everything yourself. I know some people won't like that, but you know, it is what it is. I must remember that I don't need to loot. Yeah, even like, I mean, just think of the stuff that you could do that you've never done before. Like for some reason, like I was always quite interested in playing a wizard as well, but you know, it's like, oh, fucking hell. But that might be quite interesting. Just do all the epics. Have a few classes where you just do all the epics. That'd be good. This is literally, I have to say, the most excited I've been to play an MMO for a long time. Because you just got infinite possibilities and infinite content, really. Now, what? These are going to be red, aren't they? Level 9. Fucking hell. I think that will probably be a death. I'll play around with the difficulty setting at some point as well. I wonder how difficult the game makes it. Like maybe we'll go. I know Lord of the Rings Online did that, where you can increase difficulty of the. I'm not sure if it's just increased difficulty of the zone that you're in, or if it's the whole game. I think Lord of the Rings Online did it, so it was just the outdoor stuff, the dungeons. I don't think were affected. Interesting to see what it does. Sometimes when you get this kind of thing, it's like you do less damage and the mobs do more damage, which kind of feels a bit, you know. But I mean, to be honest with you, I've got no idea how to you would balance it better than that. But I don't know. It's difficult to make AI better, particularly in a game where you're already using like AI routines and stuff that are, you know, a part of the original game. I love the permafrost dungeon, so I'll definitely be looking to get straight in there at some point. Yeah, so far I'm having a whale of a time. The only things that I would like to see, that I would like to be able to change, are some of the UI elements. So the numbers, damage numbers and stuff, I would probably turn those off if you can. I don't like this. I don't like the target reticule, the new one. I'd rather turn that off if possible, but you know, they're not deal breakers, really. And I'm playing on Eridin, if anyone's a Euro. I'm not sure, like, I mean, I don't mind playing on an American server, actually. Like, if, like, maybe let me know if you're going to be playing a lot, and I'll start on an American server if there's like an American server that people go, yeah, let's play on this one, then I'm happy to do that as well. I don't mind, really. Fucking barbarian jump. Shockingly bad. The Everquest, the experience gain seems lower than Hero's Journey, which is fine. I think what a lot of people did on Hero's Journey was they pumped a load of their experience into AAs, so that because you could kind of adjust the level, so you got more of like a classic experience from a leveling speed point of view. Oof. Hello. Okay, let's give this a go, because I just want to test something. Because on the Hero's Journey, you could fight mobs quite a bit higher than you. Maybe not this early on, though. I think maybe we could be onto a spanking here. A level 9 mob against my level 3 dude. Let's see how we go. Actually, it's kind of a bit more manageable than you would, considering I've got a heal as well. Actually, this is actually manageable. Oh, we won. Shit. So I guess what would be interesting to do would be to. Okay, you cannot use pick. Okay, so what it might be interesting to do is try to find out, because you can, as I said, you can adjust the difficulty, so don't be alarmed by the fact that I killed a level 9 mob. So I wonder what difficulty would equal a more classic experience, Everquest experience. That would definitely be something that we should find out, I think. Yeah, if we can find that out, that'd be cool. My mini Spirit of Wolf only lasts 9 minutes. That's alright. Yeah, XP gain actually seems to have been reined in a bit. So it's not crazy leveling speed. I don't know if there's Zems and stuff, but I suppose what it would make sense. It would maybe make sense for me to go to Blackburrow. I'm trying to think of level ranges in Blackburrow, or maybe go across to Kenos Hills. Yeah, I might run to Kenos Hills actually. Just from a streaming point of view, I think it'd be a bit more interesting. This is one of the reasons why people don't like permafrost so much, and Everfrost peaks and whatnot, just because of the leveling. Oh, I'll have a go at this guy though. Just because of the mob density can be quite low, and levels can be pretty. And new mobs and loot. Oh bloody hell! Okay, let's go and try it out then. So they've revamped some zones. Okay. Oh, got Roth Orc wristbands. +1 AC3, -1 charisma. Oh. You can't have everything, can you? I know it'll probably be cool, but it's the only slight thing I'm not sure about. Like, I'm not sure about changing classic zones. I'm not sure. Like, I guess if I think I had a choice, I would probably have them as the normal ones, but maybe I'll change my mind when I get there. My boots buff doesn't last very long. I don't think I've got much need to go to my my Shadow Knight trainer at the moment. Honestly, I don't get spells till level 9, and you know, those skills really to pick up. Although maybe there are. You know, it's a kind of different game in that regard, isn't it? So, oh, cool. That's good. Yeah, I mean that'd be fine. Oh, there we go. Another piece of armour. Ah, okay. I've just realised my boot buff goes, my run speed buff goes down if I fight, and it just drops, and that's it. You have to do it again. So, okay. Fair enough. A bit of balance there. Noticed a couple of bugs so far. Like, I've killed some skeletons with weapons, but when you loot them, they're not carrying the weapon in their hand. It's happened a couple of times. Oh, wrong way. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I think we're a bit low. Oh. Ah, okay, mate. Fair enough. Ooh, fuck. I'm going to get across to Kenos Hills, my favourite zone. And a much better levelling spot, I think. Leg it. Yeah, cool. So my speed buff stayed up then, so I'm assuming it's because I didn't engage. So, achieve, got achieve. Well, oh well, we might as well. Oh, it's a player over there. That's fair enough. It's not too tragic. Oh, now we're going to get some levelling. Maybe. Ooh. Man, this guy seems tougher than that leopard outside, who was higher level. Holy shit. Oof, getting crushed. Getting crushed. We'll come back. Let's get ourselves into Kenos Hills. I love Kenos Hills. It's just my favourite zone from an atmosphere point of view. Level 4. Surely we can kill level 4, yeah? There is a nice levelling path on this side of the world, I always thought. Like, you do Black Burrow to... I normally go to Everfrost about 15 or something, and just kill all of the... I'll have to see if I can get rid of all of this floating text and stuff later. Oh, Nullfang. Nice. First, I got my first crack staff, my first Nullfang. We're on it. They don't seem to be aggro, which is interesting. Oh, I'm in Kenos Hills, killing gnolls. It's one of my favourite things to do. Just that RNG, that dopamine hit. Am I going to get a gnoll? Am I going to get a fang? Shit. The more I think about it, the more I'm thinking like warrior, cleric, enchanter. Just because I think that would be just like a bag of fun. I don't know. I might have to try. I might have to do that. Do the warrior epic. Or maybe a druid instead of a cleric for a bit more utility. Do the enchanter epic. Oof. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? That'd be nice. I'm glad it's the old models as well. That was a biggie. I'm not sure we can turn the new ones on, but yeah, that's a biggie. I was wondering if they're kind of what expansions are going to, and if at the moment you've just got vanilla, and then they'll open expansions up. I personally would hope that they wouldn't go past Planes of Power, you know, but I guess if they do, they do. Actually, I'd probably rather didn't go past Velius, but Yeah, I was kind of thinking about that. I was kind of thinking of like a class that's kind of almost indestructible. Um, I think having complete heal on a warrior would be awesome. But yeah, Druid's got a lot of utility. I think you've got to have an enchanter for haste and charmed pet, I guess. DPS. Yeah, I think that'd be cool. Yeah, I did think about shaman builds, but it's kind of like I was kind of going to try some classes I hadn't tried before, and also like try some classes where like I always thought that I thought the where I thought the I'm sorry, uh, where I thought the epics were cool. Let's go through and do the epics and stuff. Yeah, like monk plus anything must be pretty crazy as well. Monk plus haste plus shit. You know, that must be pretty mental. I would imagine. Ranger as well. Like I'll probably do a ranger at some point. Do the ranger epic. The the AAXP seems pretty neat. I will do a shaman. Honestly, it'll happen at some point. I did have a shaman on TAC P actually in like a trio. Grizzly bear. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I did so much shamaning. I suppose that's the thing. I mean, I'll play a lot of this though. Like, this is the most excited I've been playing an MMO for a long time. So, do any of you guys know what they're doing with expansions? Did I miss it? Is it just vanilla first, and then they're going to unlock expansions over a period of time, or are they kind of giving you everything up to a certain point? It'd be nice if they release them individually so you can finish. That's what I tried to do, as I said, with the hero's journey, was only do content within vanilla and then kind of move on, do some Kunark stuff, farm some items and stuff, and just try to kind of progress. It's hard to do that though. It's hard to keep yourself, disciplined. Oh, no Velius would be a shame, I think. See, I kind of feel that I kind of feel there's a point where, kind of like modifying, changing, upgrading stuff. Yeah, I think there's a point where I've got a limit. I mean, I'm missing out on Velius. That just seems pretty tragic. Don't know. That's a shame. It'd be good to work on factions, be able to work on factions and stuff yourself and all that kind of thing, and get the Velius items and whatnot. When you say remaking, though, if they mean remaking in a sense that they're, you know, you can use it's old models and stuff, then that's fine. Whoa, you dudes. Yeah, but not having Velius would be a big miss. Demake. Wonder what that means. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. That's fine. I don't know. Like, I don't know what expansion you would choose before Velius, because none of them were better than that after. I guess a plane of knowledge stuff, maybe, if you're into that. But I guess everyone's got their own personal preference, haven't they? Oh, it's given me the spells anyway, so I didn't need to buy them. Oh, okay. I mean, they're doing their own thing. That's fine. I mean, I guess I personally, I just would have preferred a classic Everquest. But you know, with what they're doing from a solo ability point of view, but you know, it is what it is. Oh, so they give you the spells so far, maybe up to a certain level. I bought that spell, and the bastard just gave it to me. Yeah, Velius is just amazing. I'm quite surprised that they're missing that. I say missing it, like doing it after, but let's resummon our new pet. I mean, if they can pull that off, you know, it'll be pretty cool. I mean, there's like a ton of content after Velius that I've like never played through, and it's not that I wouldn't want to play through it. But I just think that but I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? I suppose. I was going to say from like a continuity balance point of view, you know, it's just Velius is just next, you know. I guess it's just to use the moats. Is there a menu for that, or do you have to go to a workbench or something, or a certain NPC? This is new. Well, new for me anyway. Didn't play a. Yeah, there's a bit of that. I'd also like to see the reasoning anyway, because I think even logically it doesn't really make any sense. But Storage. Augmentation. Oh, that is. I'll save them for now, but I think you can just use them to upgrade an item to +1 or something, can't you? I think, is that how it works? Yeah, I've got ooh. Yeah, I've got these things. Mote of infinitesimal potential. Yeah, I'll save them. That's a good idea. It's no point using it on a rusty short sword. You can upgrade the items with another item, can't you, as well? That's pretty cool. Oh, I think we've crashed. Oh, okay. Okay. I'll probably check some stuff later, like I don't know what. Oh, okay. Oh, you can remove him from the game so I can log in. I'm assuming that means remove him from the game session that he was in, not remove him from the game completely. That's a nice touch. If it's, yeah. Cheers, mate. See you later. I know I should just click yes here. Would you like to remove this character from the game so you can log in? I'm assuming you just need to remove it from the server. It's not actually removing it from the game. Oh, okay. Please wait while the currently logged in player is removed from the world. Okay. Is that done or has it crashed again? Oh, I think it's just auto logging us in, maybe, by the looks of things. There we go. Okay, let's go inside now. See what's going on there. I don't know what's happened to my game, but now tab targeting is now not working. So I might have had a bit of a things happened, I think. Looks of it. Can't tab target anymore. Such a good dungeon, Black Barrow. It's always really cool working your way down, killing the names, and then there's Paladin, Druid, Enchanter. Yeah, that's a good combo. Level 6. There's 2 of them there. All yours, Jarls. I was thinking about Ogre for a race as well, obviously, but it wasn't as good. But actually, weirdly, Ogres were one of the few Luklin models that I quite liked, actually. They kind of looked a bit less dumb and a bit slimmed down. They've been on a bit of a diet. I haven't got. Where's oh, there you are. I wonder where my pet was. I think a lot of the like over the last few years, I think a lot of the newer emulated servers have kind of pulled players away from P99. I know the P99 population's been getting lower and lower. I guess, as I said before, I guess a lot of that is like natural churn. You know, like I've played P99 for God knows how long now. Must be over 10 years. So I guess people just they've just had enough of it, essentially. And you just get the real hardcore guys stick around. I think it's a time thing as well. I think eventually everyone reaches that point where you just don't have the time, you know, to invest. Have a Knoll Fang. I have to go and see if I can turn those in later. Yeah, I guess like you know. So I think I'm not sure if he's still got the same population, but I know Qualm had a big was big for a while. I was surprised when I went on to Hero's Journey at just how many people were playing that. Like I'd never even heard of it before, and it just had thousands of players. Yeah, so I guess people were just looking for, you know, an Everquest experience where they can do as much as they can on their own. I guess that's just how it is. So it's amazing how small things can kind of have quite a big impact, but the not having Velius next is really like I'm really like the fuck, You know, like, yeah, it's funny how those, what you might consider just a small thing is like, I'm like, really? It's just that continuity thing is gone, isn't it? I don't know. I think it's not that it's a balance thing. I think Hero's Journey had Velius, so you know the content was balanceable for what the idea of the server was, I guess. Anyway, it is what it is. That England game last night, though, holy smokes. I mean, I was glad it was on early so I could watch it, but holy moly, that was crazy. I do think there's a bit of a thing. I think it's just a football fan thing. I'm sure it probably happens in all countries, right? But expectation is too high. You know, you might think to yourself, England versus Congo. I mean, did they even play football in Congo? Well, yeah, they do. They've got a couple of good Premiership players as well. You know, so I just think there's this expectation of like rolling over teams. I think the issue also is that there's literally there is really no one in the in British in English football from a punditry point of view that has got anything to say intelligent about football whatsoever, whether it's Shearer or Neville or whoever they are. It's just like I mean, I really like Wayne Rooney. I think he's actually one of the fairest. But even like I was listening to him last night. I mean, he was the best pundit. But listening to him, they just seem to say sentences, but they don't actually. But they're not saying anything. So they'll sit there speaking for 2 minutes, but they haven't actually said anything. There's been no analysis at all. It's just, yeah, it's crazy. I'm probably getting paid a full fortune for it as well. There's 3 dudes here in a row. Let's do it. Anyway, the Mexico. I'd love to knock Mexico out. Being one of the hosts. Oh man, yeah, yes please. All the little Mexicans in the crowd crying. But the way England are playing, no, probably not. But no, this is Kenos Hills. So there's Blackborough over there. So I've got this spike of disease spell, but I don't seem to have a harm touch. Maybe I have, but I can't find it. Maybe it's because Shadow Knight is my secondary class. I don't know. Let's move over this way a bit. Yeah, when I played on P99, this was one of my favourite zones. Kenos Hills. Just love the atmosphere. What the hell is that? That square mirror looking things in the sky. Are they supposed to be stars? Maybe there's a bit of a bug, graphical bug there. V harm touch. Okay, mate. Thank you. Yeah, cool. I loved it when I played on Hero's Journey. So yeah, I really like it. It's really cool. There's so many like potential builds and stuff you can go with. To your heart's content, really, I guess. I've also almost got another AA point. That's good. I just saw someone talking in chat, and it seems as though because you can increase the difficulty of the zone that you're in. I was kind of wondering. Oh, battered. And apparently that increases the drop level, so you get like, I don't know if you get more chance to get +2s or +3 items or whatever or something. The higher difficulty you've got. I won't worry about that too now. Maybe when release, I'll worry about that. They are level 9. That's probably why. Restless Skellington. That will do us, I reckon. I wonder if this became available pretty quickly after Hero's Journey was shut down. I wonder if they got those guys on board and they used some of their design, or yeah, interesting. Another A point. What have we got? The Abyssal Steed. Holy shit. Summons the bridle of a very fast Abyssal Nightmare. Oh, level 50. Forget about that. Combat Fury, I guess I'm too low level. Let's chuck in some innate regeneration, maybe. Okay. I keep forgetting to use my run buff as well. There's old Nicholas over there. Oh, that was lucky. I'm assuming Holly still defends the bears. There's a lot of people camping orcs and stuff. Let's go over to the other side of the zone and see if there's a lot more animals and stuff over there, but it should be our sort of level. I guess, I mean, the hero's journey, although there are a lot of players, I don't know if it did instancing or not. I don't think it did. But I guess because there was so much content, particularly if you were a low-level player, you didn't really run into any issues hunting mobs and stuff. You could pretty much go... I think maybe it did instance it. I'm not sure, actually. I kind of wonder if a way of instancing the zones are by increasing the difficulty, or does it leave you in the same instance as another player? Not sure. But I imagine here, like in the chat, I've seen quite a lot of people asking for groups and stuff. But I imagine you get in these low-level dungeons, and you just got a load of people running around solo, trying to find a mob to kill, instead of just grouping up, because it's just like, well, it's a solo game, you know. Okay, guys, I'm going to stop, go and get some lunch and all that kind of stuff. I'm probably going to be playing this a lot, so I'll probably be streaming it a lot. I'll hopefully be back tomorrow. Yeah, if you're still not sure what it is, it's like a... If you played Hero's Journey, you'll know what it's all about. It's like a solo-esque version of Everquest. It is by Daybreak, which I'm not sure what that means. It's like you buy the game and then you pay a sub. Hopefully that's all that you get from a monetization point of view. No, not really, mate. No, I mean I've never kind of spoke to them really. Like I'm the sort of person who would just log in and just play the game and not really get involved with stuff, you know. Yeah, I never really yeah, I've never really spoken to anyone on the games that I played that much. Like I know Sean a bit from Monsters Memories, but yeah, no. I think you can kind of get dragged into the kind of politics of everything, can't you? I just like to just log in and play, really. To be honest with you, I used to get fed up enough where I used to get fed up with kind of just giving your opinion on an MMO and getting those people moaning in the comments and stuff just because you've given your honest opinion. so like, you know, getting involved in other stuff as well, which is not really yeah, anyway, it's Hero's Journey. It's a multi-classing EverQuest aimed at soloing and like small grouping, I think. And I loved Hero's Journey, so oops. Oh, it's on cooldown. So I think I like this. It's funny though, as I said, like I'm actually quite put off by the fact that they're not doing Velius after Kunark. It just seems like weird to me. It just feels like just from a continuity point of view, I'm sure they've got their reasons, but yeah, I actually find it a little bit off-putting. But I guess we'll. Oops, I didn't have auto attack on. I guess all we can do is see how it goes. I mean, I've paid for it. I bought the game, so I'll play a lot of it up until that point, and then we'll see what happens with whatever they're doing. Yeah, the other interesting thing as well, as I said, was it's interesting to see how quickly it came out after they shut down Hero's Journey. I don't know if they already had this in development. That's why they shut Hero's Journey down. I know there are other reasons they shut it down to do with finances and stuff, but yeah, it seems weird that it was kind of available pretty quickly after that one went. But yeah, there you go. What can I say? Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll be back tomorrow, I think, to stream this. I'll try and start a bit earlier, and we'll go a bit longer. I'll faff around with this character. I'll work out some of the UI stuff, see what I can change and not change. We'll do some dungeon stuff, hopefully, and whatnot. So yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you again.